Hello, I'm Jessica Sharuk and welcome back to my channel where we talk about spirituality, personal development, and so much more. So today I'm going to share with you a tip for when it feels really weird and uncomfortable embodying a new frequency. So you may have heard the manifestation tip to act as if. So what that means is if you want to attract success into your life, you need to act as if you're already successful. If you want to attract love into your life, you need to act as if that love is already present. So the tip act as if is actually really similar to embodying a new frequency. It's just a difference of wording, but I prefer to say, use the words embodiment and frequency and things like that, but essentially they mean the same thing. Now, if you are acting as if or embodying a new frequency and it's new to you, right, usually it's gonna feel uncomfortable, it's gonna feel foreign and unfamiliar. You may feel like this isn't naturally how I am, and that's all true because you're literally tapping into emotions, feelings, sensations that are new to you. So it's actually completely normal for embodiment work and this whole, just tapping into different vibrations, different frequencies, different emotions, for it to just feel really strange and different at the start. But the more that you do it, it starts to feel less weird and you actually start to get used to it, and it starts to become more of a habit and more ingrained in how you naturally move and show up in the world. And I personally love to really tap into the frequency of something that I want to feel, especially before I'm going to do something important. So I like to really tap into the feelings of confidence and empowerment before I'm going to hop on an Instagram live or go on a date or meet a new group of people or work with a client and get on a client call or anything like that, just so I'm in the right energetic state. And so I'm bringing the best me, my most empowered, high vibe, top energy. But the thing is, if I for the first time do this when it really matters, when it really counts, so when I'm out there meeting people, doing things for work, promoting my content, whatever it is, getting on a podcast, something like that, it's gonna feel, one, really awkward and uncomfortable because it's so new to me. So it's really important for me, or for anyone who's trying this, to practice it before you're in a situation where it's really going to count. So my one tip to make embodying a new frequency easier and smoother is to do the embodiment work and practice it when you're on your own, alone, at home, just living your daily life. So if you're I don't know, getting ready in the morning, start tapping into the energy that you want to feel more and more each day. Maybe that is confidence or feeling empowered, or maybe it's feeling more sensual and feeling more feminine, or maybe it's being more assertive and direct. It could be whatever energy that you desire to embody. So yeah, practice it at home, practice it when you're on your own, because that way you're not worried about how you're showing up around other people. You could just play with the energy and the frequency on your own, and it's a lot less, embarrassing and weird and new and all that stuff. And that way, when you are around other people, or you're doing something for work, or you're out in the world living your life, it's oh, I'm so used to this, I've been practicing it, I've been tapping into it, really feeling it more and more each day. This is actually starting to be part of my new personality. Because your personality is really just a combination of the different emotions that you feel repeatedly. So the longer you feel an emotion, if you feel it day after day, month after month, and you get to a year, it starts shifting from, an emotion or a mood that you're feeling into a personality trait. So the more often that you can practice and embody a new quality that you want to be part of yourself, the more natural it's gonna feel, and the more that's going to be just who you are as a person. And there's another really key tip why this work is so important to do on your own when you're at home, and just in all those in-between moments when you're not when people aren't observing you. And this is because the universe is always keeping track of the energy that you're emitting. It's keeping track of who you are being, what the frequencies that you're emitting. So if you're only feeling the feelings of abundance and success and confidence when you're on a 30-minute client call, or when you're pitching your services to someone or applying for a job interview and you're oh, I nailed it because I felt so good for that 30 minutes, Yes, that's good and that's gonna leave a good impression, but who are you being the rest of the time? Because the energy that you're emitting, you are attracting right back to you. So it's going to take into account who you're being most of the time and like the average of all the feelings that you're feeling. So if you're feeling like a failure, defeated, disappointed, feeling lack, scarcity, and all those like not good feeling emotions when like the other 95% of your day, that is not going to help you draw in the things that you want. And it's going to counterbalance that time, that small 5% of when you are actually embodying and being the person that you really want to be. So make an effort to show up as this person, your higher self, your future self, the person that you are becoming more and more each day, as often as possible. Whether people are around you or no one's looking, start embodying that frequency more and more. I hope you guys found this video helpful, and if you want more of a process to really learn how to embody this future self, the best, most loving, empowered version of you, you can sign up for the waitlist for my online course, Embodiment, at this link here. You'll be notified when it's open for enrollment. And in the meantime, I also have a free 50 ways to raise your frequency checklist. You can download it as well in the link below in the description box. Okay, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in next week's video.